Talking about dying is never easy, and in Australia our unwillingness to accept the inevitability of death is one of the reasons many people miss out on appropriate end-of-life care. There are other reasons too, like insufficient funding and services, all critical issues to be addressed in the current Senate inquiry into palliative care. One of the very few palliative care facilities for children with life-limiting illnesses is on Sydney's northern beaches. It's called Bear Cottage, and it runs entirely on community support. Sharon O'Neill reports.
It's a cool autumn Sunday, and Nadine and John Castellano have come to catch up with some old friends.
So how are you? Oh my God! What is this? I know, it's the new little bubble. Hello.
It's been several months since their last visit, and there is some exciting news.
I'm growing.
For the Castellanos, this is a special place. It's the place where their baby son Archie received love and care, and the place where in 2011, just weeks away from his first birthday, he died.
At 3 weeks, they took us into a room and told us that he had this condition called pontocerebellar hyperplasia, and they thought he had the most serious type, which is type 4, and a baby hasn't lived past a year with that type of PCH.
Yeah. At Westmead Children's Hospital, the palliative care team told the Castellanos about Bear Cottage.
I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, because it's a realisation of kind of what's going to happen.
I was a bit nervous, actually. I was a bit scared.
It was the initial thought that this was a place where children came to die that was so frightening for families like the Castellanos.
People hear the word hospice and they think of adult hospices, and I think adult hospices are places you go to die, whereas a paediatric hospice is very different. Our whole aim is to build relationships with the families before that end-of-life stage, which is why we offer respite. So a lot of these families, before they get to the end-of-life stage, have been coming to us for sort of 6 or 7 years. So they know all of our staff, we know all members of the family, and they feel very comfortable here, so we're able to support them.
We never spent just a couple of days here. I don't think. It was always a week or two. Yeah. So out of the time, I think we had 7 visits here. So he passed away at 11 and a half months. So in that short time we were here a lot. I found this place home more than I did our actual home.
Jamie Wells was born with the genetic disorder IP36 deletion syndrome.
He has a lot of medical problems. The younger years we started doing physio and OT, trying to get him to sit up. We didn't know how severe he was going to be back then.
Probably about 2 years ago, starting to gradually go downhill. And the last 2 months, it's got really bad and just sort of got to a point where it's plateaued again now.
Jamie and his family have been regular visitors to Bear Cottage over the past 3 years.
The first day was just fantastic. You almost felt lost. You're so used to doing everything, medications, nappy changing, looking after him, and it was all done for you, and you actually felt lost and
relaxed.
Yeah.
So you were hooked?
Yes. Well,
yeah,
sure.
Very much so, yeah.
Bear Cottage is located on a hill overlooking Manly Beach, and although it offers end-of-life care, it also provides a place where families can have much-needed respite.
It gives the parents time to spend time with the healthy children, knowing that their sick child is being well looked after.
We believe that the siblings miss out on a lot because of their ill sibling who the family has to provide so much care for. And the siblings take on that caring role too, and so they miss out, I guess, on what you could say a more normal childhood.
And sometimes when you've had a good cry, does that sort of lighten everything?
It makes you feel better.
As part of its holistic approach to palliative care, Bear Cottage provides regular siblings camps.
This morning session, it was a therapeutic side of the camp, trying to get the kids to realise what they're feeling sometimes and realise what tools they're actually using to deal with their stresses, either with the sick sibling at home or after losing a sibling.
Talia Geenan is a regular visitor to Bear Cottage. Her brother Brenton has muscular dystrophy.
I come here to relax because it gets tough at home. And I'm coming here, I play games, like come down to the PlayStation room and play games. Sometimes I could stay for a week or up to 3 weeks. Depends if the days that are empty. If I'm coming for camp, it's usually 4 days.
I like the nurses because they're really wonderful to Brenton and they always support him.
When we came here, it was a big eye-opener because, there was a lot of nursing staff, all friendly. The place was just beautiful. The atmosphere, was really nice. And being near the beach, because we're from western suburbs, it was great.
Bear Cottage was set up 11 years ago to provide a home away from home for families in need of respite or end-of-life care. It's the only paediatric hospice in Australia that's connected to a children's hospital. And incredibly, it receives no ongoing government funding.
Parents pay nothing to stay here, nothing at all. We're completely charity funded, but that covers everything that they would need when they come. So we feed them, we look after them, we do everything really.
Hey, you got Frankie there. This is Hunter's room.
There's lots of children and lots of families are quite surprised when they come here that it's not like a hospital, and that's what they're expecting it to be. We're all registered nurses that care for them, but it's not like a hospital.
Yeah, and hospitals don't have dogs.
No, that's true.
So LJ, you've just arrived, much excitement. Hunter's clearly pleased to be here.
Yes, he is. He loves it here. We both love it here. It's beautiful. Hunter gets so well looked after and I can have a break. I get to be mummy instead of a nurse for a week, which is really nice. Get to do all those mother things because the rest of the time I'm nursing him rather than being a mum. So,
and you get taken care of here too, don't you?
I get spoilt rotten. I get meals cooked for me. That's every mum's dream.
Matt and Jodie Thompson also know what it's like to be spoilt, and they're comforted in the knowledge that the care they receive here will help them in the difficult months ahead. Would you like Jamie's death to be managed here at Bear Cottage?
Yeah. If we had warning and time, we would like to bring him here.
I think the support network here, and also too, they'll accommodate us plus our families in that time. It's not like it'll just be us and the girls, our families can all come. The support will make it easier.
That support certainly made Archie Castellanos' death easier for him and his family.
I think the key to giving him what he deserved at the end was backed up by the fact of the people here. They've experienced that previously. To us, it was all unknown. It was, there were points. Well, what do we do here? And it was literally the advice that sort of got us through.
I'm sure we'll be back soon.
You look great.
Thank you.
Bear Cottage will forever be a special place for the Castellanos. It's special too for Talia Geenan.
Yeah, I want to get a diploma in childcare, then move on to kids with special needs. Yeah.
And that's because of what you've experienced
here? Definitely, yeah.
She'd smash it. She'd be amazing at it because she's got experience with helping me around the house all the time. She's going to be so good at her job.